We were only saying the other day in the shop, PCPs now are getting more and more of the market, whereas once upon a time, people still bought Springers. Springers still have got a part, but PCP, there are some budget ones which bring people into it, and then as they get more serious and more committed and hooked, they tend to move on to what we call the semi-professional or the professional ones. And it's a lot more expensive for us to stock, but people will buy it if you've got the quality and the performance there, which is what people are looking for. And it's like anything in life, the more you pay, it's not a name thing, you do get better quality stock for the money. Right, so this is the BSA and this is the FX. They're very similar guns to look at. You can vary the power on the FX. This one's got a carbon fibre bottle, which makes it very light. It's a lovely lightweight gun. Thumb hole grip there, which is, I love that. That's like an extension to your hand, I think. It makes it so steady. So FX, you are looking at top end money there, but they do sell and sell well for us. But this is the BSA, the new R12 177, this one. This has got a different magazine. A few people had issues with the magazine previously, so they redesigned that. It's not the cheapest air gun, and air guns generally have gone up, especially the higher end ones, slightly like everything else over the last few years. But you do get a lovely crisp trigger pull, almost silent. It's one of the things with these guns and all the quality PCPs. People almost think there's something wrong with the gun because it's so quiet, and if they've been used to a Springer, they buy one of these. We've had people phone up and say that it's not making any noise. Is there something wrong with it? And obviously it's not. We just say it's how good the gun is.
Probably one of them now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how quick it works. That's how good Field Sports Channel is. Yeah, we get people phoning up saying that the gun is so quiet. Is that correct? Is it pushing out enough power? Is it powerful enough? And then we explain that is the beauty of PCP, and the better quality silencer and the better quality gun goes quieter and quieter, which is what people want. With these, you're looking, hundreds of shots. I think this one's about 200. The FX there, that's up in the high hundreds. Totally unbelievable, really, how they do it, but it does work and it is good. Main thing is, don't leave them in a shed which gets damp, which some people do. They think, oh, just leave it there, and then you shouldn't. I mean, it's not the law that they should be locked up, but they will leave them in a damp shed or in the car, and the cars go very cold at night, even in the summer. There's nothing worse for any gun to have the temperatures moving up and down. And also the seals in the guns, if there's too much extreme temperature, the seals don't like that. At the end of the day, you don't need to go over the top with a scope. We often tell people this because, end of the day, they're only shooting at 45, 50 yards. You don't want to put poor tyres on a good car, on a sports car. And it's the same with this. There's no point spending this money on an air rifle and then putting £50 scope on there. But if you're looking at £200 to £300 on a nice scope, so you get nice glass, which is what you want, you get the clarity. And if you're using night vision equipment on it, add-ons and so on, that always helps. They're buying the new day and night scopes, putting it on there, and job's done, and they haven't got to worry about it. They can shoot rats at night and rabbits at daytime. And silencers, this one comes with a silencer. Silencers actually aren't too bad compared to the gun. You're looking at anything from £50 to £100. But the scope is whatever. We've had people spend £1,000 on scope to put on a Springer air gun. But, we're quite happy for them to do that, but you don't really need to.
For more about PCPs from Ian Hodge Field Sports, follow the link in the description below.